got fed 20 bullets to the face. That's exactly what happened.
We're going to start having people move back past that tape over there.
We ain't going up. He yanked the wheel in the commission of the robbery, hit that car, and then as he still was holding the wheel, my son just shot it.
If you're not talking to an officer, I'm going to have everyone move back behind that one. I'm gone.
Yes, she's still in the car.
Okay, yeah, I just got here, okay? Bear with me just a little. Let me get the bear straight. So, and your son was in the car, and what happened?
My son was driving the car. You asked them what happened to my son. They took it.
Okay.
When the dude that was in the car, he probably still got the gun on him. My son said he put the gun in his face, tried to rob him, then yanked the wheel. So he shot him. I think he got out the car and shot him. You have to ask them all that. All I know is.
Then the last 2 hours, police tell us a man has been arrested after a man was killed in a car crash and shooting in North St. Louis County and happened in a busy intersection in Dellwood.
We just learned that this is all related to a homicide, and if you look behind us, it's quite a scene here at the corner of West Florissant and Chambers here in Dellwood. If you look off into the distance, that's a Dodge sedan that was involved in an accident. You can see that car is pretty torn up. It looks like that's the airbag deployed on either the passenger front or back. It looks like that is the passenger front seat where an airbag is deployed. And then on the ground there, right next to that officer there, is we can see at least 20 or more crime scene markers, which would indicate shell casings. Typically, we're not able to get that close to see what exactly those crime scene markers are indicating, but usually that would indicate shell casing, in which case it would look like there were quite a few gunshots here at the corner of West Florissant and Chambers here in North St. Louis County. And then, JC, why don't we pan off to the left? You can see there's a crowd over there forming. There's been a lot of people on the outside of this large perimeter, onlookers here. We know this happened just before 3 o'clock. It appears 2 cars were involved in a wreck and maybe a shootout here in North St. Louis County in Dellwood. I can tell you the North St. Louis Police Cooperative, this is their crime scene, but I also did talk to, and you can probably see them, some St. Louis County police officers here on scene assisting. I was trying to get over here to our photographer, and it's a pretty large perimeter, and they helped me get over here, but a lot of traffic being diverted, so like I took 270 to get here into West Florissant, and as soon as you get to near this intersection right by the Empire Beauty here on one corner of this intersection, a lot of traffic being diverted. So a large scene here, and we can tell you that police have confirmed that this accident and what looks like a shootout and looked like a pretty bad wreck here was connected to a homicide investigation. Very limited information right now, but that is what we know, and it looks as if police are going to be here for some time. So if you are driving in this area, you might want to try to avoid this, although it does look like it's become a magnet for onlookers, as you can imagine. And that's what we know right now, but Jasmine, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Hello and welcome everyone to It Be Like That, where any and everything is bound to happen because hell, it be like that. We got a sad situation that just unfolded here in St. Louis. We got, from what they saying, a 20-something-year-old has unalived another 20-something-year-old that was in the same car with the shooter. They're not really releasing too much information, but from social media, Instagram, and Facebook Live, I have a Facebook Live with the young man showing you the body of the individual, the suspect that has supposedly was trying to rob him and unalive him, from what he says on social media, from the account that I have. He actually showed the body of the young man after he shot him, and he was pleading his innocence ever since then. It was even said that the gentleman, after shooting the suspect, he dropped his gun, sat there on the scene and waited for the cops to come and get him. He did not run. He did not try to hide his weapon. He did not do nothing. That right there shows me, that right there kind of lead me to think that that man was innocent. That was self-defense. He felt like he was in danger, and he felt like he did what he had to do. Now, if he was in the wrong or not in the wrong, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that what he's accusing happened really happened. We all don't know right now. What we do know is a 20-some-year-old has been unalived by another 20-some-year-old that was in the same car with the individual at the time of the shooting. This happened in North County, Dellwood area, off of West Florissant and Chambers. That's normally a somewhat quiet neighborhood. Too much crime like this don't happen there that often. So for this to happen a little bit right before 3, as they see it, broad daylight in front of everybody, then that young man felt like it was justifiable for him to do what he had to do, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pray for both families, the victims and the suspect, because at this moment we don't know who was in the right and who was in the wrong. All we know is 2 of our youth is being taken away from us. One being unalive and one most likely finna go to jail. But I'm going to try to stay up on this story and keep y'all informed, because at the end of the day, it be like that. Till the next one, you guys.